What's up, everybody? It's your coach Jaron here with Forge. Today we're going to talk about bracing. Now, if you haven't already watched the video on proper breathing and learned the 90-90 breathing drill, I highly suggest that you go watch that first, because it's going to be impossible for you to brace optimally if you don't know how to get into a proper aligned resting position. So go watch that video first and then come back to this one. If you have already watched the breathing video, then today we're going to speak about how to create pressure and tension in order to prepare your body to handle heavy loading. Now, the reason this is important is in heavy compound lifts, our goal is to be able to manage tension, create pressure, and maintain position while moving through full ranges of motion. To do this optimally, we need to learn how to connect the limbs to our trunk or our core. The way that we do this is through proper bracing. Now, to brace, our goal is to create pressure throughout our entire torso so that way we can maintain proper and strong spinal alignment. The way that we do this is by first understanding what that proper alignment is through that passive breathing drill that I've already taught you. Once we're familiar with this drill, now we can create tension and add pressure to that properly aligned position. The way that we do this is by first creating a full and complete exhale. So I want you to breathe in through the bridge of your nose and exhale fully until you push out every last bit of air that you have inside of your lungs. If you do this correctly, you should feel your abdominals and your obliques tense up from that complete exhale. From the side, everything is nice and rigid, and you should feel like you're prepared to take a punch to the stomach. The reason that we do this is we want to get that tension in through the midsection first, okay? So every time that you brace, you're going to fully exhale, find that tension, feel yourself naturally settle into that position where your rib cage and your pelvis are properly aligned. Once we have that tension and position, then we're going to inhale and inflate in through the side abs or the obliques. So I'll do it again for you so you can see. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, until I've created that tension, and then I'm going to inflate. If you do this correctly, we're not trying to just inflate our belly, but we're trying to inflate our obliques, okay? So I'll show you this again. Exhale to create tension and inflate. There should be an active pushing out of the obliques, an active pushing out in the front, and an inflation in through the lower back. If you do this correctly, everything should be locked in and completely rigid and prepared to have heavy load on the back or in the front. Now, this is going to be extremely important for your squats and your deadlifts because the ability to brace and create pressure in through the midsection is what protects your spine and allows you to maintain position during heavy loading. But it's also important on the bench press where we're trying to be able to root our feet to the floor and create total body tension when we're performing the lift. So spend a few minutes practicing this and make sure that it's something that becomes part of your checklist on any of your major core lifts.